Hi, everybody. Here we are with Lesson One's homework. I want to go over the homework helper page first, which is page 81. This is just kind of a review, but also a preview because some of this stuff we did not really do in class today. So up at the top, they're talking about the facts families, right? So 3 ones plus 7 ones equals 10 ones. If we think of ones as that unit, it's important to know that the fact is the same, even if the unit changes. So 3 ones plus 7 ones is 10 ones, but we can bump that up to tens. 3 tens plus 7 tens equals 10 tens. 10 tens is 100. So just because we're saying 3 tens instead of 3 ones, that 3 and 7 are still the number bond, the number pairs that make the next 10. So we could say 9 and 1, 8 and 2, 7 and 3, 6 and 4, 5 and 5. And it doesn't matter whether we're talking about ones or tens, or even if we're talking about hundreds. 3 hundreds plus 7 hundreds equal 10 hundreds. 10 hundreds is 1,000. So it's important. That's why we've been emphasizing those number bonds. It's important to know those pairs. So down here, they're asking us to put these numbers in order. And I wrote them out because it's a lot easier to think about if we're really looking at what those units are. 9 is certainly the biggest number, but it's 9 ones. 2 is a very small number, but it's 2 hundreds. We need to know which unit we are looking at. So we have 4 tens, which is 40, 2 hundreds, which is 200, and 9 ones, 9. So when we put them in order, we're going to write them out as words again, but again, we're putting them in order from the largest to the smallest. And we got to pay attention to those hundreds, not to just the numeral, because 9 ones is a lot smaller than 2 hundreds. All right, so then just a point about the drawings. So they were bundling straws, or in this case, like popsicle sticks, yeah? So they're going to be drawing this bundle of 100 of those popsicle sticks. We're going to be using our base 10 blocks because if we were in classroom, we would have bundles of straws too, but we're not. This is what we have. We have our base 10 blocks. So our base 10 blocks, the flats are 100, which is what these are. They bundled up 10. We're still going to use our quick tens or sticks. You can use the rectangle if you want to. And over here, these are individual ones. These are their popsicle sticks or straws, right? We're going to be using these. So this is what 200 is going to look like. This is what 300 will look like, either 3 lines or 3 rectangles. And then this is what your 6 ones would look like. When we put this together, 230 and 6, we have 236. And when we're putting these numbers together, it would be useful if you're using your hide zero cards. And I know some of you haven't cut those apart yet, but it will be easier for you if you start doing that. Okay, so the last one, they have a problem like this in our homework today too. So I just wanted to show it to you. Moses has 100 stickers. Jared has 80. Jared wants to have the same number of stickers as Moses. How many more stickers does Jared need? So what they're suggesting is that you can start at 80 and count on by tens, drawing the picture of tens and then answering the questions. So he has 80 and he wants 100. So we're going to count on 80. So we have 80. One more 10 is 90. Another 10 is 100. So we needed 2 tens to make 100. You can draw the quick 10 or you can draw it as a little rectangle. But in any case, this is 2 tens, which is 20. And then we're going to write the number. All right. So let's get started. Up here at the top, we're dealing with those fact families. So 2 and something is 10. It's really important that we start to learn those number bonds. If I have 2, I need 8 more to get to 10. 2 ones plus 8 ones equals 10. So 2 plus 8 equals 10. And over here now, we're talking about tens instead of ones, but the numbers are still going to be the same. 6 tens plus how many tens equals 100, which is 10 tens. The number bond for 6 is 4. So 6 tens plus 4 tens equals 10 tens or 100, which means that 60, which is 6 tens, and 40, which is 4 tens, equals 100. So here we're going to put these in order again, like we did in that example. So again, I'm going to write these out so that I really know what my numbers mean. 6 tens is 60. 3 hundreds is 300. 8 ones is just 8. So again, that numeral is the biggest, but 8 is the smallest number here. The largest number is 300s. And again, we're going to write it out with the words over here. So 300s, that's the largest number. In the middle would be 60, which is 6 tens. And then the smallest number is 8 ones, which is only 8. All right. So again, down here, we want to be able to count these. So I just want you to remember what these are: bundles of 10 and bundles of 1, right? So we have our little unit cubes, we have our sticks, and we have our flats. Flats are the bundle of 100. A bundle of 10 is the stick, and then the little units are the ones. So how many hundreds do they have here? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's not just 4, it is 4 hundreds. 400. How many groups of 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tens. If we counted it by tens, we would say 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 6 tens is the same as 60. Let's count our ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And when we put this number together, and again, think of your hide zeros, we have 468. If you need to pause, you can. I'm going to just turn the page. We only have one question left. It's like the last one in our homework helper. This time, Moses has 100 stickers. Jared has 60. Jared wants to have the same number of stickers as Moses. How many more does Jared need? So again, we're going to start with 60 and we're going to count up until we get to 100. So 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Each of those is a 10, a group of 10. We were counting by tens. How many tens do we need in order for him to get 100? That's going to be 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 20, 30, 40. He needs 40 more stickers. Now, again, knowing those number bonds, we would have been able to say 6 tens plus how many tens equals 100 or 10 tens. And we would know that 6 tens, and 4 tens, because 6 and 4 are the number bond that makes that next group. All right? Good work. I'm so sorry that the first video didn't work. I think I forgot to record it. So now hopefully you will be able to do your homework. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.